Bullish Filecoin cost forecasts range somewhere in the range of $22.82 and $43.11 by 2030. Market examiners accept Phil could reach $17.75 by 2025. Bearish Filecoin market cost expectation for 2023 is $4.06. Filecoin presentation. After the presentation of the Filecoin mainnet, there were fights by diggers in cases of a cost dump in the initial not many days. The task's maker, Juan Bennett, excuses each analysis and demands that everything is continuing according to plan. The cost of the Phil cash diminished not long after the mainnet send-off and tried to recuperate simultaneously. What is going on with Filecoin? We should pause for a minute to survey the Filecoin drive and endeavor to foresee its future. What is Filecoin? The organization with a similar name planned to offer its clients a decentralized information stockpiling, and the board framework is controlled by the cash known as Filecoin. The pioneer, Gene Bennett, created it to energize interplanetary document framework, a notable venture including distributed information trade. In 2017, Filecoin had an ICO, and in 2020, its mainnet turned out to be live. The objective of Filecoin is to forestall issues with customary record stockpiling arrangements, like MIST. These unified frameworks can possibly turn into a weak link with deplorable outcomes, like the misfortune or debasement of information. Clients of Filecoin may shop for the best stockpiling hub or capacity digger in light of notoriety and choose for themselves what compromises to make between capacity cost and information dependability and overt repetitiveness. Determined to offer the best deal in procuring fill for their capacity, stockpiling excavators rival each other for buyers. The equivalent is valid for recovery excavators, who can tend to fulfill the client's solicitation for information in return for a fill expense. Filecoin major investigation. The local cache of the Filecoin blockchain is called Phil, and it is utilized to settle exchanges on the Filecoin organization. The Phil token should be held and utilized for exchanges to utilize the Filecoin organization. Moreover, capacity suppliers and information retrievers are remunerated with the Phil token. Capacity suppliers should offer Phil as security as an assurance of administration, going about as a bond that might be repudiated for the situation that the specialist organization stops being a reasonable choice. The token for Filecoin itself was presented in 2017 with a symbolic deal that brought roughly $205 million. A pre-deal for consultants raised $52 million of this, and a public deal on the CoinList stage raised $153 million of it. To fundraise, a straightforward understanding for future tokens was created as a legitimate agreement that involves distributing tokens to financial backers upon network enactment in return for a forthright interest in the undertaking. The portion offered to consultants had an expense base of 75 cents per fill, a further markdown of 0-30%, and vesting terms of 1-3 years. The expense reason for the leftover $153 million in fill went from $1 to $5 per fill, with a hard limit of 200 million fill sold. Filecoin specialized investigation. Despite the fact that it is challenging to play out a specialized examination of the Filecoin digital currency that is 100% right, TradingView's refined specialized examination device permits you to see the collected trade evaluations for fill progressively for a pick time span. The most generally utilized specialized pointers, moving midpoints, oscillators, and turns are the groundwork of the FIL-USD report. Filecoin current cost. Filecoin is as of now worth $5.07 USD. Phil has moved 1.67% as of now with an exchanging volume of $215,271,359. Filecoin is as of now positioned 31 among all digital currencies with a market capitalization of $1,948,671,589 USD. Using the overall strength list, moving weighted normal, Williams fractal and moving normal union disparity from the graph above, we can decide cost designs for Filecoin to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Our cost expectation gauges utilize continuous Filecoin market information, and all information is refreshed live on our site. This permits us to give dynamic cost expectations in view of current market movement. Filecoin Value Forecast 2023. Filecoin, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astounding digital forms of money to rise this year. The Phil cost conjecture for 2023 expects a critical expansion in the year's final part, perhaps coming to $7.61. Similarly, as with other cryptographic forms of money, the ascent will be progressive, however no impressive drops are normal. Averaging $7.10 in cost is very aggressive, yet it is attainable soon given expected coordinated efforts and progressions. Phil is supposed to have a base worth of $6.09. Filecoin Value Forecast 2024. In 2024, Filecoin Phil cost expectation has a lot of space for development. Because of the likely declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of fill will before long outperform $12.68. Be that as it may, we ought to hold back to check whether the fill's overall strength record emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market unpredictability, fill will exchange with a base exchanging cost of $10.14 and a typical exchanging cost of $11.16. Filecoin Value Forecast 2025. On the off chance that the vertical pattern go on until 2025, it could reach $17.75 and fill might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a downfall, the objective may not be met. Fill is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $16.23 and a low of $15.21 in 2025. Filecoin Value Forecast 2026. In the event that Filecoin effectively helps market opinion among digital currency lovers, the fill coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, fill will be green in 2026. The fill is supposed to reach and outperform its unsurpassed high in 2026. In 2026, the virtual cash will be valued at $22.82, with a base cost of $20.29 and a typical cost of $21.30. Filecoin Value Forecast 2027. After some broad watching and specialized investigation, we gauge the fill cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $26.37 by 2027, with a base cost of $25.36 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, fill has a most extreme value worth of $27.89. Filecoin Value Forecast 2028. Because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2028, we are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $31.44. On the off chance that fill figures out how to break the safe level in 2028, we could see a greatest cost of $32.96. Neglecting to accumulate the help fill needs by 2028 could bring about a low of $30.43. Filecoin Value Expectation 2029. While fill is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry association, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been set at $35.50 and a yearly cost close above $38.04 in 2029. Filecoin Value Forecast 2030. By 2030, Filecoin will at long last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost level. The base cost could be $40.57 and possibly arrive at a greatest value worth of $43.11, averaging out at $41.59. Filecoin Value Forecast 2031. The cryptographic money market is known to be profoundly unstable, which is one of the many justifications for why cost determining is a troublesome undertaking. Makes an honest effort to conjecture future price tags with accuracy, but all forecasts ought not be taken as monetary exhortation, and you should DYOR. In that capacity, the most extreme fill cost in 2031 is projected to be $49.70 in case of a bull run, with a typical value